everyone, welcome back. I hope you have a beautiful day. We've got very lovely weather actually. It's around 19 degrees Celsius. A little bit breezy, but not as cold like a few days ago. Anyway, in this video, I want to show you several things. I want to get the thing done as well. I want to trim down my clematis and maybe trim down the dahlia bushes as well. If you heard me say trim down the dahlia bushes, what did I mean? Anyway, I show you. I quite late in the morning now. I think maybe nearly 12 p.m. I was busy in the house, but when I make to the garden now, I feel tired, but I really want to get them done. I might not able to finish today. I might have to stretch out for tomorrow. We'll see how far I go, because I said to my friend, or one of my friends, that I'm going to see her around 1:30 p.m. So I think I might just have over 1 hour of the window in between. But I want to show you this though. You could see that a few days ago I did the backyard garden tour. I just show you the container, and on that day I have only few flowers of the daffodil, or maybe only one actually. And after a few days there are more blooms that open, I mean more flowering buds that open, and they looking lovely. This is daffodil love cone, and I want to show you this. Look at this, my apricot tree. This is Moor Park variety. It's blooming. It looks beautiful. You can see the difference between the fruiting apricots and to my double apricot blossom. Yeah, that tree is just loaded with flower, full of petal. But you can see this one looks different, right? And look at the back there. You can see the back there, my plum trees, that's the mariposa. Lots of flower. Look at that. I can see lots of bees activity over there. But I want to show you again this side of my plum trees. It is Satsuma plum. Only few flowers that's open, or flying buds open. I'm not sure you can see, but only few. Let me try to work a little bit closer. So I'm not sure if you got any fruit this year. I heard that this one is partially self-fertile, but only partially. So I don't know how many fruits I'm gonna get actually. So in this area, you can see I got few bushes of the dahlia. You can see the leaves and the stem, they all dry down after the winter. So I'm going to trim all those stems off and use those stems. Maybe you like mulch. I might bring those stems to my front yard though, because the neighbor cats, they keep trying to go to my garden unless I put twigs or branches or whatever on top of the soil or the compost. Then they won't dig well. So some of the area there quite bare, so I'm going maybe to try some of the branches of the dahlia here. I use some of the area and it worked very well. And after that, the cat keep moving on to the other part that I haven't put the branches or twig on. So anyway, so that is a problem. I guess everyone have a problem, right? So what is your problem? In your yard, you got bird problem, dog problem, or cat problem, or cockatoo problem. So I'm hoping I will have a time to empty one of my compost bin. Remember the compost bin that the tumbler bin that I said to you I will empty it when I have it my garlic. But I'm out of compost now, so I thought that I just empty that compost bin and top up some compost for the dahlia bushes, because I could see the tuber on the surface there. Actually, you can see the white patch bit over there. Yeah. So that is the plan. But also, I hope that I will have a time to trim down my clematis. They are over there. So these are the group 2 pruning clematis, and you could see they already shooting up the green leaf at the back there. Let me walk a little bit closer, but I don't think that could be too late to trim them. I have been so busy with the rose pruning. You can see the leaves, they start shooting there. So normally the group 2, I'm not sure about you, but normally I prune them twice. Like one in late winter, early spring, like now, And the second time is after they finish blooming in the summer. I mean the first flush in the summer, you prune it down a little bit, and then after that it will flush out the second flush for the season. So yeah, I won't trim them too much today. Example, this bush is huge, so I'm going to do a little bit more, cutting the whole area of over here. This is too much, right? Yeah, I might have to trim it down quite a lot, but that one maybe not as much, but the leaves all look yucky, right? I just don't like the leaf for the Clematis that they stay on. They stay on the vine. I don't want they stay on the vine. I want them drop off. That is the downside for the Clematis. Yeah, when they drop, I mean, when they drop, they're not hanging on here. But even we prune them on the top, then the dry leaves still hanging on the bush, and they look ugly when they're blending together with the new leaves. You could see that. And I got one of the bush at the back here. This one, I think a few years ago when I got, I think, a fruit tree in front of it, and it didn't do that well because it got shaded so much. Last year I didn't prune that much though. Maybe this year I'm not going to prune it either. So I think the bush still alive, I think. Are you still alive? Hardly see anything though. I saw a shoot there, so it might be still alive over here. But I can't see much of the, of the life in this bush. You can see that? I might plant one of the Clematis that Vanessa she gave me. So I might try to plant it in this area because the area here is quite bare. So I think another bush could be lovely in this area. And I think this one, it got a light purple color. And that one, it got like very deep red color. And the one further that way, that is the pink color actually. Yeah, so I'm going to set up the camera and maybe I should fast forward. And then you can see the before and after. Guys, so I got humongous Dahlia tubers over here. So before that, I thought that I wouldn't divide this bush, but now they are just giants after about 3 years. I transplanted this clump from the other spot in this area last year, and I won't use this kind of support to support it because the stem often grow very big and tall and sometimes falling over or leaning over. This tomato cage is really good though, because you can see that I got several cages in this area because I don't have to stick the Dahlia and I can leave them to grow quite big. But this one is just giant, too big. So I just want maybe to refresh it, juvenize it, and maybe give some tubers away other than just humongous tuber over here. And I thought that maybe some of the underneath tuber, they can't really shoot up because of the tuber on the top here. So the underneath, some of them might get rotten as well. So anyway, I can't really see any eyes of the tuber just yet because they still kind of sleeping. So I just kind of guessing. So I think when I divide it, I just make sure I leave quite a bit of room with the knobbly thing on the top. So hopefully they will produce the eyes later on. Okay, so let me just get the thing done over here. The tuber is huge. And look at this, how many tubers I have. So I think a lot of the tubers, they work underneath it. Let me show you. Example, like some of this clump. I think this one could be fine because they have a lot of need to the knobbly thing or the old thing on the top here. I think you can produce the eyes later on this stem here. And this one could be fine too. I might give this one away because it's looking giant, right? It's so big. I think it will produce the eyes later. And then this one should be fine too. This one, if anyone want, can divide into few of the separate tubers. And this one too, I think I might keep this one. I think this one, the one I want to keep, not too large. You can see that it's, I mean, it large clump, but it's not too large. And then I can able to, or I think it will produce a lot of the stem or the shoot around this area here later on. So I think this one might be okay actually. Anyway, I won't keep so many though because I got so many. I mean, I got still another big bush of this variety on the other side. I didn't buy this one, by the way. I think this one from the previous year. You can see the tuber is huge and they have a kind of yellow or brownish color here. I think this one from last year. And I think some of it they got rotten. Look at it. You can see here, maybe the worm have been, feasting on it as well. I saw a lot of worm on this. But, on this, the one it doesn't have eyes, I might just leave it around this area. And then it, fertilizer the clumps later on, or fertilize the garden. So a lot of the single one like this, I think I should leave them here and just compost and help themselves to get some nutrient. So and I still have got the giant one over here. So not sure I'm gonna do with it, but I asked some of my friends if they want any of this. So I'm going to bury the clump back here. So I think now I'm able to fill this hole or the tuber with a lot of soil I got around here, so I don't need to empty the compost bin. So that's nice, saved me one of the jobs today. I do need to empty that one though. Alright, so let me just get on the other job. So normally when I plant the Dahlia tuber, I place them about 10 centimeters deep. Over here, I got one bush of the hydrangea, quite big though. This one, I think I grew it from the cutting 3 years ago. So I dug it up from my front yard. I thought it's in one corner. And then the reason why I dug it up because the roots of the the leaves that we can use as fertilizer, the comfrey. That's one. It just grew all over the bush of the hydrangea. First, I thought I just threw it down. But it took me quite a while to grow this one from the cutting, and normally they are not cheap if you buy it from the nursery. So okay, so I just put it in the bucket of container here. I think maybe a week already. So I'm thinking I'm going to plant it in one corner of the backyard over there. The area between one side of the plum tree, the other side is the Asian pear. So let's bring it over there and I'm going to plant it. I think I'm going to put it down a little bit. This variety, it blooms both on new wood and old wood. So I don't mind cutting its back a little bit harder, maybe just down here. Just about 20 centimeters above, about the base of the bush. So let's bring it over there. I think I finished for the day actually. It's beautiful weather, and actually today is the second day. I did not finish the thing I want to get done yesterday, so I just did a little bit more today. And here I want to walk around and show you what did I do. So first, let's look at the clematis. come over a little bit closer. So I hope you can see a little bit better. So the bush over here, I did cut it back, but I didn't cut it too much. And you could see now a lot of the green leaves. They were kind of high under the brown leaves. I tried to scrape or kind of shaking the vines, and a lot of the leaves they've dropped, so which is nice. Now I can see a little bit more greens on the vines. And over here this way as well. Oh, by the way, the peony looking really good. Look at that, they're shooting up crazy. All right, so here another bush. You could see here, this one I trim it very hard. You could see before the bush came all over this pear tree. I chop it very hard, right down. Like a lot of the canes or the vine, they only sit high. So I think well 70 or 80 centimeter high of the vine. But I left some of the long one for it to climb for both sides. And the last one over there, that one I didn't trim it much, or I didn't trim it at all actually. Yeah, that one's tiny. Hopefully it's still alive because I do like that light purple color. But over here I planted one of the Clematis. This is a different variety. I think something Clematis President or something that Vanessa she gave me. Vanessa, if you watch this video, please remind me about the variety you gave me. So it's kind of like among with all the birds, you know, the vines of the Clematis I trimmed down. So I just kind of lay them around here, just you like mulch or to kind of prevent from the cat and other things digging in the garden. So I got, I think, 2 little vines from this. So I think in the future I will try to kind of guide it to like to this kind, I don't know, the wire over here for it to climb. I think one thing I did regret that when we move in this property, we should have replaced the fence straight away. Because now after we build the garden, it's very hard when we want to replace the fence. But I think at that time I never thought I could do a YouTube video, so I didn't care that much. But also after a few years, the fence is falling apart and now very hard to replace. And plus I don't like this one from the neighbor. I think they hang that, I think from the old neighbors actually. All right, so over here, let me show you. This one, this is the hydrangea. I planted it, I trim it down. So mostly I just cut the branches into the very healthy node, and I can see the shoot, they're shooting on the side. So I just trim them down like that. This one I water, I think over 2 buckets of the water, so which is nice. Over here though, I do have some double beautiful pink lilies. I hope they will come back this year. The area here a little bit wet in the winter, by the way. I think maybe they might come back. So far no shoot yet. Anyway, I do like them. And over there I did what is it, I did empty the compost bin at the end, and then I tossed quite a few buckets or whatever I have in that compost bin. Quite big chunky of the compost over there, that pie, and another one for that Dahlia as well. And at this area, I did transplanted some of the, what is that, the Hydrangea. I think from that mouth the bush, and I got some cell-seeded little plants. So I just transplanted. Before they were here, on very much close to the base of the rose bush over there. I moved one of the bush here, and I think one of the bush over there actually. Yeah, that's one over there. You can see the water, the area that I water the plant. Over there, you can see. Look at it. So, look at all the colors. They're looking really good. Beautiful. So this guy, I'm so happy with the things that I got done in 2 days. I think each day I had to do maybe, I think the first day I told you I need to go out. So I did maybe over 1 hour. And after that, today I did, I think another hour as well. So just over 2 hours or maybe near 3 hours. But yeah, on those jobs I've been looking at them, and I have been procrastinated. But it's nice to get them them done, and then I don't have to think about them, you know, until next year, or I mean when they finish blooming the first flush of the clematis. Yeah, I'm gonna just tying up a little bit and then like go inside and rest. I hope you have a beautiful day. The weather warming up. I feel quite hot in the sun today, by the way. Yeah, thank you so much for watching and see you next video. Bye bye.